Hey folks, in this video we're going to be talking about determining how many significant figures are in a number. So we'll go through the box and dot method, which is super awesome, and it'll be the best time you've ever had on the internet. Let's get going. So determining significant figures with the box and dot method. So here's a number. Oh my gosh! How are we going to determine the number of significant figures in this number? Well, step one, we're going to draw a box around all the non-zero digits, beginning with the leftmost non-zero digit, so that would be this one over here, and ending with the rightmost non-zero digit, so that would be that 3. That's the non-zero digit furthest to the right. So we'll put a box around those. Blam! Alright, step one, done. Step 2, if a dot is present, or a decimal place dot, draw a box around any trailing zeros. Alright, well let's break that down. If a dot is present, there is in fact a dot present. So we have to follow the rest of the step. Draw a box around any trailing zeros. So trailing zeros are zeros hanging off the back of the number. We read our numbers across this way. These are trailing off the end. So we'll box those up. Shazam! So all digits that are boxed are significant figures. So all of these digits are significant figures. So we have a total of 9. It's a little cut off by my face, but I'm so cute, I'm going to keep me here. 9 significant figures in this number. So let's look at a few examples. Alright, so let's check out these examples and use our box and dot method. So this first one, we'll start by boxing up around our leftmost digit, non-zero digit, and traveling over to our rightmost non-zero digit. Well, we've boxed up the whole thing, so we don't really need to worry about step 2. So since there are 3 digits in this box, this number has 3 Sig Figs in it. Oh, look at that F. That's ridiculous. Oh, okay, let's move on to our second example. Here, we're going to start boxing up around our leftmost non-zero digit, and that's the only non-zero digit, so our box ends there. Moving on to step 2, we look to see if there's a decimal place, which there's not a decimal place present, so step 2 is over. So this number only has 1 significant figure in it, also an ugly looking 1. Not doing well with my numbers. Alright, how about this next number? We've got our box started around our leftmost non-zero digit. We travel to our rightmost non-zero digit, and we're done with that box. Next we say, is there a decimal place? No, there is not. So we're done with step 2. Everything inside a box is a significant figure, so this has 4 significant figures. This 0, insignificance, does not matter. Boo-hoo for you. Alright, pause the video, take a second, look at these next 2 examples, and try them on your own. Great. So, let's go through these. We start boxing up here, travel over to our last rightmost non-zero digit. Cool. Step 2, is there a decimal place? Yes, there is. So we're going to box all of our trailing zeros up as well. That's all the zeros that appear to the right of our rightmost non-zero digit. We read across this way, so they're all the ones hanging on the caboose, if you will. So here, we've boxed up everything. We've got 5 non-zero digits. We've got a similar thing happening with this next number. Box up our non-zero digits, but we have a decimal point, so we also box up our trailing 0. We've got 4 Sig Figs here. And in this number, our first step box encompasses everything, so we've got 3 Sig Figs. Okay, cool. Let's look at some problems with decimal places that are all to the right of the decimal place. Little bitty numbers. So here are a few little numbers, and we're going to look at box and dot method with them. So in our first example, we draw a box around our leftmost non-zero digit all the way to the right. And now we say, okay, done that, step 1. Step 2, is there a dot? Yes, there is a dot. So we box any trailing zeros, but there are no trailing zeros here. So we're done. This number only has 2 significant figures. The next one, similar story. Draw a box around our leftmost to rightmost non-zero digits. We see a decimal point, but there are no trailing zeros. So here, our first box holds all the Sig Figs, all 3 of them. This next example, we're going to draw a box around our leftmost to rightmost non-zero digits. We see the decimal point, and now there are trailing zeros. So we're going to box up our 3 trailing zeros to get 5 Sig Figs. And our last example, draw our box around the non-zero digits, and decimal point says we have to do step 2, and we have 2 trailing Sig Figs. So again, we have 5 significant figures. Awesome. I hope you're feeling more confident about using the box and dot method. It's really awesome. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Ta-ta.